Well, here we are again with my Porsche 996 up on the ramp, and I'm back at Paul's Car Welding here in Milton Keynes, having more work done on my exhaust. Now, I don't know if you saw my last video, but basically I had the seams done on the car's silencers, and we found in one of the silencers was a big chunk of catalytic converter, so one of my cats had gone. So what I've done is bought some catalytic converters online. Yeah, I haven't gone for brand new ones. I've got some second-hand ones from an old car about my age, and I'm going to fit them. It may seem a bit counterintuitive, like trying to scrimp and save on a Porsche, but that's the kind of guy I am. That's why I haven't got a new Porsche, I've got an old one. In fact, the cheapest one you can buy, the 996. Also, after I've fitted the catalytic converters, well, I say I, after Paul's fitted them, there's going to be some other things to check on the car because some issues have arisen yet again. So Paul, it's only like been a month since you were last removing parts of my exhaust.
Yeah, I mean it's fresh under here, like someone's just taken it off long ago.
Oh,
That's not so bad, it's moved. I think that's actually going to come out.
oh my God.
I know.
After how many years? 20 years?
What's it, 99?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they're not exactly good quality bolts, are they?
No.
Bit of luck. Hope everything else
That
goes
is the
smooth.
only one that will come out.
Really?
I guarantee it, almost.
So Paul has removed the silencers and he's unbolted the cats, but they are left dangling, as you can see here, look. Dangling by a thread. Well, actually, they're oxygen sensors, which we're now just going to unclip. And we found out how to unclip them by going on the internet. Good old internet. It has all the answers you could ever need. I hope that's the right thing that we're doing.
It definitely is, that definitely goes. Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, we're not exactly Porsche trained technicians, are we? You know a bit about stuff there, don't you?
The exhaust, yeah.
It's got an exhaust.
Electronics.
Not so much. Yeah. Well, good luck. Now, the problem that we have is that the actual catalytic converter and the oxygen sensors have now fused into one piece because, well, this car's 20 years old. So we can't use my old lambda sensors. And hopefully, in this box is my old new catalytic converters. They have lambda sensors, otherwise, oh dear. So here we have the catalytic converters I'm going to fit to the car, and we can see, look, they have the oxygen sensors attached still, which is a good thing. So the car this has come off is actually a 1999 like my car, only it's done 90,000 miles. My car's only done 61, and its left-hand side cat is dead. So the people I got this off said that the car passed an MOT, so it was running. It's just that it had been smashed in at the front. So, yes, we'll see how we get on. So it looks like Paul's managed to figure out how to remove the clip without snapping the plastic connector, which is a good thing. So come on then, let's remove the cat. This is the dead cat, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, it's straining at the sensor. Look at that. Gone. Oh, shake it.
No, I don't think it's gonna.
I can hear bits move. Oh, that's the.
No,
cat.
it's the. Nah.
Is there any cat left in it?
This side there is.
You won't be able to see the other
I mean,
side.
it would have been on that end that it had.
Can you see him there?
Anyway, I doubt it.
Not unless you can see around corners. Now, in this little box down here, I have lots of clamps and bits and pieces for the car, just in case they didn't come off. So, Paul's trying to remove a clamp there, making him work at it. Because if he can remove it, I can send this one back that I bought, and it's going to save me about 50 quid in total. So come on, Paul, hammer away. That's it. Come on, get them off. Get them off. Yes, that's 25 quid right there. That is. To get to the other connector for the right-hand side lambda sensor, we need to get in there. There's not enough room, so I'm going to help Paul because I know how to do this. I'm going to remove the car's airbox. So it's just a Jubilee clip here. Look at this. Mechanics with Matt. This could be a whole new series.
Look at those clean hands.
Look at that. Yeah, look at those. These are the hands.
No calluses.
They're the hands of a man who types. Right, so that's that bolt there. And then there's a key thing. Right, is this, which is, I think it's connected to the mass air flow meter. see if I can remove it without snapping it. Now, I want to show you something on here. See this, it's got a little bit of tape on it. The reason is, last time I took the airbox out, what happened was I forgot to attach that back again, and so this was flapping around in the engine bay while I was driving down the motorway, and it kind of caught on one of the pulley wheels and just wore away the plastic, and it actually got down to the wires but hadn't gone fully through them. So so usually when I'm working on a car, I end up doing more damage than repairing. So let's see if we can get this out. Actually, do you know what? There it is, come on. And there we go. There you go, Paul, you can now get inside of that lumbar sensor.
And Matt is now taking bookings for removal of parts.
Yeah, the trouble is I'm really, really expensive, so you may as well take them to the Porsche dealers. Now we've come to a very tricky bit. When I say we, Paul has. Paul's come to a very tricky bit. Looks like you're doing something rude with the catalytic converters here. But you basically have to knit them together. So here's a picture of it. Can you see? That's the back end of the car. And we weren't sure which cat went on what side, but fortunately the people who sold it managed to label them up before taking them off the car. But if you look at this bit here, you'll see one has to go under the other. So Paul's going to kind of tie a knot with metal. Come on, Paul. Don't damage anything. Please don't damage anything. It's obviously easy to do with the bumper off. Oh, the left has to go in first. Pretty sure. If you look at the picture, can I pull at anything? Oh, don't look at, oh God, watch that. Look at me helping.
Oh, thanks.
Yes!
There you go.
You done it.
We got there.
So one part I'm absolutely having to replace is the old catalytic to header gaskets. So these are the old ones, and these are the new ones I've had to buy. Look, shiny, shiny. Fortunately, they only cost me about 50 a piece. So things have moved pretty fast. I just went into the house to just check on a few videos and stuff, and when I came out a few minutes later, Paul had fitted the cat and connected everything back up again. Now, last time I had the silencers off the car, a lot of people in the comments actually said, why don't you just start it without the silencers? So we're going to do that now. So go on, Paul, start it up. Right, we've had the car connected to Paul's van for a wee while, so hopefully it'll start now. Go on, give it a go. Thank God. Give it some revs. Yeah! Yeah, I like that. Now, what I'd like to do is vote on whether you think I should run it without silencer. So, would you like the car to sound like this? If you would, let me know in the comments box below. Now, all of this was going rather too well, but we have finally encountered a rather annoying problem. And this problem has resulted in us having to use the new clamps because those ones don't quite fit. And the reason they don't fit is, well, what's happening is the exhaust isn't matching up to the cat pipe. When we took them off, it was perfect. But the new cat doesn't seem, when I say new, the new old cat, which is off an old car, which is the same reg as mine, so it should be exactly the same, because it's a Carrera 2 3.4, 1999, just like mine. Should meet up, and they're not. There's a big gap.
Well, there should be a gap.
Oh.
But it does look a lot better than it did. So
Panic over.
We might be all right.
So when I said that it's just...
Well, it was nowhere near before I did it up, and now it's kind of looks pretty straight.
So could we get away with using the old clamps again?
Well, have a look at it.
Okay, the old clamp. I'm going to have to let go of your old clamp.
I'm sorry.
No, that's 25 quid. Well, the good news is that Paul has managed to use the old clamp on the other catalytic converter, so saved me some money, 25 quid. Bravo. Well, the replacement cats have been fitted, the exhausts are back on, car's started with another jump. and it all seems to be working just fine. Now the final thing we're going to do on the car is spray all the bushings at the front with this silicone spray, because I think one of them has dried out slightly since I had them fitted, the polyurethane bushes, and so whenever I go over a speed hump I get this creaking sound. So hopefully this might cure it. If not, I'm just going to have to live with it. Get to it, Paul. Well, that's it then. All the jobs have been done, the cats have been fitted, and Paul has lubricated my bushing, so hopefully the creak will have gone. Now, I won't know for sure until I drive it home, but I'll let you know in the comments box below, so have a look to see if that fix worked. Anyway, thanks for watching. Right, and rather than to comment to let you know whether the silicone on the bushing worked, I thought I'd tell you direct, because no, it hasn't. And now there's another problem with my car as well, and I'm having to take it to the garage yet again. And to find out more about that, make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting the button below and turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. And if you click diagonal down there, you can watch another story about my Porsche 911, and over there to go to carwow.com to see how much you can save on a new car.